What's going on, everyone? It's time for another horror film review. Today we're going to do an indie horror film that stars Aaron Kinser, Marissa Piston, Spencer Garrett, Harry Lennox, and Doug Jones, because we're going to do a indie horror film called Cruel Will. It was released sometime in 2014. It was directed by Arthur Romeo, who did films like Mega Piranha from the Asylum. He also did The Reflection, Shrink Wrapped, and Passage. So this is a film about so this guy and his girlfriend have to go to his girlfriend's dad's funeral, who's pretty much despised, and they get the urn. She keeps the urn as a sentimental thing for it. And then once the lid goes missing, dark and creepy things are happening throughout the house. But is it the boyfriend who's actually just gone mentally insane, or is it some evil force actually attacking him, targeting them? So, yeah, this film had an interesting concept, and the way they did it, honestly, when this film started, I did not have too much hopes for it, to be honest. I heard a lot of bad things about this movie, but surprisingly, I didn't think it was that bad as people are saying it was. Like, it's a low-budget movie, okay? You can't go in there thinking you get, like, Conjuring style and stuff like that. Yeah, the cinematography's not that good. It's all right, but it's not the greatest. The music is all right. The acting in it, surprisingly, most of it was pretty good, except for the boyfriend's friend, who you could definitely tell he needed acting classes and stuff. He very wooden and stuff. Some of them were actually overacted and stuff, which made it a little more funny. The story itself was pretty interesting. It actually had an interesting little narrative that it was following, and it did do some things that I wasn't expecting in it, but it still worked in a way. Characters, there's not much character development in this. A lot of it's just like the girlfriend being psycho and stuff. But and you get thrusted into the paranormal stuff pretty quick. So it's kind of like you kind of don't really care, but you're still there for like the amusement factor and stuff. It's kind of weird how they set it up that way. This film is just all right though. There's nothing too much. The effects are also a little cheesy looking, except for the makeup effects. The makeup effects are pretty decent. Also, you have Doug Jones, the guy who played like the skinny, pale guy in Pan's Labyrinth with the eyes in his palms, and played the shape in the water creature and stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of there's some pretty interesting talents that were in this, but still, overall I thought this film was just okay though. It wasn't very well done, obviously, but still, I don't think it's as bad as what some people are saying it is. So that's why I pretty much decided to do this one. And I thought it's all right. So yeah, I'll probably give it a 2 out of 5. Yeah, Cruel Will get a 2 out of 5 for me. It's okay. It has certain people will like this. If you like cheesy low budget movies, this one's not too bad. But if you're like a mainstream movie watcher, you're gonna hate it. So yeah, but still, I still thought it was all right. I got this in a horror pack a couple years ago, and I finally decided to watch it. But yeah, so yeah, Cruel Will. But if this sounds like something you're interested in, I'm not sure where it's streaming right now, so at least look at the trailer down below so you see what I'm talking about down there. Also, link down below is my Instagram, that's where I post clips of films I'm going to review in the future. On my story, I usually put the film title and some fun fact or history thing in there as well. Also, my Letterbox down below at Derek P Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating after watching the films. And my Twitter's down below at reviews_Derek. So follow me on those platforms. Stay look at this channel, like this video, share it so more people are aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. If you have any films or film franchises in any genre and on any streaming service that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment them down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can and if I can find them. Make sure you subscribe. Hopefully we find something weird, obscure, and odd that I probably have without checking out together, and also showing my opinions of popular films that have come out, classic films, and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell because, to be honest, I don't know what I'm going to review next. So, yeah. just, yeah, for a lot more horror, thriller, sci-fi, fantasy, and other movie reviews and show reviews and stuff, make sure you subscribe and ring that bell. So, yeah, that's it for this one, and until the next one, cheers.